I don't know if they're here at us, but I'm sure that there's a million planets that have some form of life or another. It's a strange universe, and we've got it covered.
What goes up must come down. The law of gravity makes sure of it. John Hutchison says he broke that law with his government's money. And then after he did, they brought him down to Earth. Stacy Galandi has our latest real-life X-File.
An 80-pound cannonball mysteriously floats in the air. What looks like ice cream emerges slowly out of its glass upward. And a large metal cylinder starts to move, then rises on its own. These amazing demonstrations are said to be actual anti-gravity experiments, discovered and conducted by this man, inventor John Hutchison. John Hutchison lives alone in a one-bedroom apartment in Vancouver, minutes from the set of The X-Files. His home is like an X-Files set unto itself. His best friends, Tesla coils and cylinders, many taken right off the X-Files set.
I've always been rather an eccentric individual with great determination to figure out things in nature. It's fun. I find it fun.
But it's not all fun. John Hutchison's work tampered with nature itself, and when it did, the government came knocking. It was research into free energy, the ability to transform matter with ultra-high electromagnetic frequencies. It happened strictly by accident, something that has been dubbed the Hutchison effect, the ability to defy gravity.
Anti-gravity is basically is like floating off in space.
These are the results. Objects floating in the air. You'd think it's a breakthrough in the world of science. Yet, to this date, the Hutchison effect has not been reproduced by anyone but John Hutchison. Adding to the mystery, the Canadian government confiscated his anti-gravity equipment in the late 1980s. The U.S. government has also become extremely interested in the Hutchison effect. In fact, one U.S. Army lieutenant colonel sent this man to investigate John Hutchison's phenomenon.
We're talking about what I would categorize as mind over matter. And if it's that, then it won't become an anti-gravity machine in the future, but I believe it should be of interest to science.
Engineer Jack Houck works for an aeronautical corporation. On his two-day visit 12 years ago, he videotaped cylinders falling and gun barrels crashing on cement. Houck believes that the Hutchison effect is real, and he knows why John Hutchison is the only one who can pull off the anti-gravity trick.
My best judgment is that this correlates with the types of things that happen with a mind effect, mind over matter psychokinesis.
John Hutchison was skeptical of that theory at the time, but now believes his mind might be partly responsible.
Perhaps this is a byproduct of working with these high energy fields for so long, that you interact with them and they seem to actually act on the neurotransmitters in your brain.
John Hutchison still hopes to someday apply his anti-gravity discovery to space propulsion and free energy systems. Knowing those possibilities keep the Hutchison effect very much in demand and keeps him ready for the next time the government comes knocking.
I think John is a very warm person who seems to have stumbled on some very interesting phenomena.
At least one well-known physicist in Ontario is still trying to duplicate the Hutchison effect. So far, no luck.